Hello and welcome to Connect Your Tech's Tip of the Week. I'm your host, Matthew McNamara. Well, this is our last week of malware tips, and today we're going to talk about how to better protect your smartphones and tablets against malware. So let's get started. Just like computers, the most important thing is keeping your system up to date to protect against any bugs or vulnerabilities. To check for updates on Android, tap the Settings, tap About Device, tap Software Update. Tap Update Now. You may get prompted about Wi-Fi. Make sure it's on and then tap OK. Then it looks for an update, and if there is one, you can download it. If there isn't, you'll see this prompt. Just tap OK. On iOS, tap Settings, tap General, tap Software Update. Same thing. If there is one, it will show and you can download it. Just make sure you're on Wi-Fi. Next to updates, you really need to pay attention to app permissions. So, when you go to install an app on Android, it always pops up a window telling you exactly what the app wants permission to. Always read through what the app wants. So for example, if we look at this flashlight app, it just uses the flash, so why does it need access to my caller ID or photos? Make sure you're comfortable with what an app wants permission to, and that it makes sense for what the app is. Then go ahead and install it. If it doesn't, then just try looking for another app that doesn't need such crazy access. On Apple, it's a little different. After you download the app, when you go to open it for the first time, is when you should see a permissions window. Usually it's for location services. So if you trust it, tap Allow. Regardless of if it's Google or Apple, it's a good habit to read the reviews under each app before installing anything. Other users will inform you if the app is any good, if it has any issues or problems. Nowadays, open Wi-Fi or free hotspots are available in a lot of public places, including coffee shops and hotels. However, when you connect to a hotspot or a free Wi-Fi, you're actually putting yourself at risk. I would recommend not using them at all, but if you have to, please don't access any sensitive information or online banking information because you have no idea who else is connected to the same Wi-Fi or what their intentions are. Just like computers, it helps to have an antivirus installed. There are lots of choices, but for Android, I would recommend Avast. For Apple, I would recommend using Lookout. Finally, you need to have some form of a password lock on your tablet or your phone. It could be a pattern or a phrase, or even a fingerprint. But regardless, always have one in place. Well, that concludes our malware month. I hope you learned something along the way. As always, thanks for listening, and this has been your Tech Tip of the Week.